with the house that I live in, because he built that house. I mean, he remodeled the house that I live in. And at the time he was doing it, I didn't have any idea that I would eventually buy it, you know, when I occasionally would visit over there. But now that I'm there, I think of Nels often, because I think of his creativity, and, you know, it was like the first, that and the house behind us was his first and only creation like that. But he would just dive in and try things, and he had a very creative mind, I think. And I feel his spirit in the walls of my home. I'm really grateful for what he created for me, because I really love it.
Now, Nels was an outdoor person, and we used to go up to Lone Peak every year.
Okay, you cute family, I just got a question. And they're all yelling at me, what's the significance of the cube?
We're crazy.
I want to know, is there something that they left us?
Well, they're kind of.
What?
Our grandmother Moore,
Okay.
she'd come out to our house sometimes on Sunday for dinner, and we'd go out for walks. And Moore liked to wear hats.
That's so
And
cool.
sometimes on Sunday we'd
do a hat walk.
We'd do a
So
hat walk.
see, that is so
It's in
cute.
memory of our grandma.
I love
Yes.
that.
Yes.
I just had to ask.
Many loved ones here, so we're
They
just
were
going
all
from
saying,
grave
we're
to
running,
grave.
we're not even accepting you're part of our family. If you go ask, and I go.
We would go up to someone if we were interested. We
Okay,
like
so
you.
see,
glad
that's
you
good.
are
You won't think I'm wrong.
No.
This is really cute, and I'm sure your grandma's up there going,
Yeah.
my grandmother did hats too, so I love that.
Thanks, dear.
Okay, so we were going to go up to Lone Peak, and Nels was coming with us, and Margaret Woolley was there. And this is 3 days. And Nels showed up with a loaf of bread and a head of lettuce for 3 days. And his backpack. That's what he was going to survive on. And then after every meal, he'd walk around and see what we were having, and he'd just... he survived by us, but that's what he had, is a loaf of bread and a head of
He
lettuce.
had a lot of faith, and he was a little off.
He was a little off, but he thought he could do it.
Yeah,
You know?
he thought he could do it.
So.
Well, listen, this week I witnessed Ivy do the most amazing, beautiful dancing at the Marriott Dance Center. His daughter Ivy, her creativity, she is just the most gorgeous dancer. And I'm telling you, kids, because I want you to give her feedback that you heard about her dancing. Because it was just amazing. And I was looking at her long legs and her long wingspan.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like,
she's tall.
where did she get that? But then I was looking through, Lars did the DVD with wonderful, for Christmas, those wonderful family pictures. See it, you guys. But I saw Nels with Lars when Nels was like 8 years old, and I looked at his legs and I said, oh, I see his genetics in Ivy's legs. She didn't get it from her mother. I can see now. So I told Ivy, I'm sure Nels is absolutely enthralled with the way she could do that dancing.
Yeah.
Next year I'm going to invite the girls. I'll talk to their mom and see if they want to come to something like this. But
well, and Jane, you posted those cute pictures of Jane,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
She's started.
We went to Jane's play, Dancing Through the Decades, at
Dilworth Elementary.
Dilworth
Sixth grade
Elementary,
class.
and she's adorable.
Yeah.
She's got a real fun personality, a lot like Nels. But I would share, when Nels was born, what year was he born?
74.
And I was born in 66, so I was 8 when Nels was born, and I felt like he was my baby. I loved all my little brothers, but I think I was old enough that I really got a lot of chance to do a lot for him. Yeah. And then I have to say, when he was divorced and then I got to supervise with his girls, it was so fun to be with Nels and to be with his girls. So I feel a great love, and for their whole family, for what's his ex?
Ivy and Steve?
Yeah,
Ashley.
Ashley
and Steve.
Yeah, I just think, and I'm happy Nels is moving on and doing wonderful things in the spirit world. And I know he's progressing, and he's a sweetheart. He had a tough battle here in life as a young adult, but I just think he's soaring. I'm grateful. I'm super happy. I'll just say in reference to all of our loved ones that we have such great progenitors that have gone on and showed us how to live through the ups and downs of life, and to put our faith in God and just do the best we can to be forgiving and kind. And I think just every one of our ancestors set such a great example for us. And just a little foreknote, at our reunion coming up in the summer, I talked with some of my sisters, and we're going to share a lot of really wonderful stories about your great grandparents, and there's going to be some sharing on Saturday night. And I got to talk to my brothers, but yeah, storytelling, because you have
It's a storytelling
such
festival.
noble line that you're born into.
Okay,
So-
Marek.
Okay, now Marek and then Cambria.
Notes
Rita.
had a lot of violins.
And tell us more about him.
Well, he liked playing them, and we used to. My family went over to his house, and one time we ate dinner there, and he went on a mission to Brazil, and we ate beans and
Brazilian beans and rice
Yeah.
and eggs, the traditional Brazilian meal.
And I think Ruby and Annie might have something with
Well,
notes.
wait,
Rita.
but Cambria wanted to
Rita
share.
was first.
So I don't remember a lot of things about Nels, but the only thing I kind of remember is every time we went to a party and I saw him, he would just have a great big smile on his face, and
Yeah.
he always seemed very happy when he had troubles too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Always
he
big
already
smile.
has one, so give that to Cambria.
Thank you.
Okay,
Cambria.
did Britta want to share? Okay, Britta.
I remember when sometimes he would come over to our house, like with his scooter, and he would sometimes like take us out to go get a treat or something, and then he would like ride our scooter down our street. It was really,
Yeah.
he just
We-
always was a great
We did a few visits because I was also a supervisor for the visits. So with Ivy and Jane, we would sometimes get together with Britta and Marek. And that was always fun to get together. And Nels was like a big kid. When I'd see him with his girls, we'd be in the car and he would pull out his iPod and play these songs I'd never heard, but the girls heard them, and he would play them. I mean, he really was like a big
He
kid
was playing them on the.
on my CD, on my player in my car. But